Hey, what's up, guys? Matt, Cichlid Dojo, back here with another monthly Fishroom update. Sorry for the late updates, guys. I know I've been doing them every other month, but finally getting to it. As we get closer to summer, it starts to get a little busier, my schedule, and so I slack off just a little bit on the videos, but I still pretty much do the consistent short video updates, so at least there's something out there. But anyways, this is the Fishroom update for May 2024, and like all my update videos, I try to go over everything that's new, all the fish that are available, and any new projects, any new fish I get. Pretty much try to cover them all in these videos. So we'll just get started on a little bit different tank than we usually start out with. Thought I'd switch it up. Right now we're checking out the Parachromis Multifasciatus, the old Frederick Style. Still call them Freddies. They're doing really good. As you can see, this pair on the right, and let's see, yeah, they do have fry. See on the bottom, oh, he's got some fry in this tank, and I almost never pull any of them. I do have their fry, this pair on the right's fry, I think up to almost 2 inches, so message me if you're interested, guys. Just a really cool species. Pairs seem to do pretty well together. No offing of the females, I haven't really seen that. Second pair over here on the left, and his female is probably back. There's like a pot back there. Yeah, she's in the pot. She probably has eggs or fry too. Grumpy doesn't want to come out protecting her fry, but really fun species, and unlike my Feste and other species, they don't get too large, grow pretty slow, and it's a really good thing if you don't want to have to get a 360 gallon plus tank. This male is probably, let's say, 8 inches, 9 inches, somewhere around there. So very manageable, and I'm doing these in a 120 gallon tank, 4 foot. So definitely pushing the limits here, but the health of the fish, definitely number one concern. No issues there, and aggression, able to keep that on a minimum, and both these pairs doing well together. So check off the 2 biggest issues. No problems there. So as always, I keep monitoring with all my fish and make adjustments as needed, but seem to be doing pretty well right now. Anyways, let's move on. Down below, just an empty 60 gallon tank, just has a couple red hook silver dollars that are keeping the seed, beneficial bacteria going until I need to utilize this tank. I have some ideas of what I want to get, but we'll see later down the road. Let's move over here first. All right. So now we're on sort of the tank I usually start out with. Here's the Carpintis, my big Carpintis pair. Now, as you can see, the male's doing pretty good. A little bit of fighting here lately. As you can see, female is a little shredded, little damage on her. You can see every time you see that, scrapes on her nose. Definitely lip locking. I think they want to breed. She does, he does, and I think I need a slightly bigger pot. I think this guy has a little bit of trouble fitting in here. It's just something on the to-do list. But I definitely have plenty of their fry available if you're interested. I think I have some, I don't have the lights on down here, but I have some down here in the, you can see back there, some in the 2 inch plus range. I'm gonna have to update the stock list, but it's a really fun species. And on the right, just have a single male. He is actually, I had a pair, really nice pair. And this male is beautiful. I had the female in another tank. I just pulled them out of the community tank, and they're going to ship out to someone. on Monday, actually Tuesday. Monday's a holiday. So it's just kind of in a holding situation. Let's move down here. So next, another 120, and sorry for all the glare, guys. You can see in the back, True Green Terrace, Indian Stalsberg, not to be confused with the Gold Sound. Looking amazing, and yeah, I just enjoy keeping them. They're really big in here, and this is all working. It's been working. Had no issues with really no issues with aggression for years now, and so I just really enjoy keeping them in this group. So not a whole lot to report on them. I just like keeping them here. All right, down below, nothing going on here. Just a single, actually a male Jack Dempsey in here, and his female's in a different tank. But they're a breeding pair, and they are available. Absolutely beautiful pair. So message me if you're interested. I also have a group of 6 that we'll see, and more breeding pairs in there, 1 or 2. But let's move on. Another 120-gallon tank. We'll get in here close so we can see fish a little better. These are growout Feste red terrors, the Colombian ones, and they're doing pretty good. Really picked up growth. I gotta post a video on them specifically, but there is the biggest one in here, and I'm trying to find that fish, which is the most colored up. I think probably back here. There you go. You can kind of see back there. The most colored up one in here, and the biggest of the batch, is looking like it's going to be a female. I've had that happen plenty of times with growing out Feste fry. So, you know, I could do a number of things. You know, pull that fish, separate, and hopefully a male in here will catch up in size, you know, and then reintroduce her, or I could just ship her off somewhere else. But I wish she would come out so we can see her a little more. She's really beautiful. But you never know. Could be wrong. But my guess is that's going to be a female. So, looking really nice. I do have Feste fry available. I'm not quite moving these guys yet. The goal is to see if I can get a breeding pair in here and then move on with the rest. But a lot of these are pretty good size. You know, that might be hopefully the biggest male, but definitely not bigger than that female. So, anyways, they're doing good. Down below, so I did get some new fish. This is a 60-gallon tank. You're not going to see them much. You can kind of see the fish over there, and if you know the species. I got some red tiger motaguense. I actually got a pair along with an extra female. The big female, the paired female, is right behind that sponge filter. The male is in a different tank. He is size X large, and they're just in the quarantine process right now. I'll eventually move them into, I think, a 100-gallon tank, and so they get some breeding action going. But you know, I had 3 extra tanks. Can get a hold of some of the fish that were supposed to come in. They never came in, so I figured I'd fill 1 or 2 of them up. So it's new fish. Next, these are, I think there's 6 Jack Dempsey's in here. You can kind of see one of the really beautiful male right there. And definitely breeding happens all the time in this tank. There's a colored up female. I think she had breeding dress in here. Anyways, they're all available. All 6 of these. I think I might want to do a little different with the tank. There's a female in breeding dress. I would guess she has fry in that pot back there. So I'm gonna move on with the species. Got multiple breeding pairs. Anybody locally, rather than just get picked up, do a pretty good deal on them. So let me know. Down below, 3 10-gallon tanks. On the right we have more F1 Feste, the Rio Guys Feste from our wild caught pair. In the middle we have Tetracanthes Cuban cichlid fry. Kept growing out. I have bigger ones of both of these available. Actually all 3, and on the left is more Carpintis. So I had some Braziliensis in here, that red population, and they are now out in a 100-gallon outdoor tub pond. Just waiting for the right time to warm up a little bit to give the fry a little head start. So I moved them out there, and hopefully they'll grow out there. But they're, you know, I guess I could technically move those. So if you're interested, let me know. But I have lots of fry available. Feste, bigger fry. We'll see those in a second. Cubans have bigger fry. Also the Carpintis up to 2 inches plus. And then the Braziliensis that I mentioned. And then of course those Multifasciatus, which you saw in the beginning. Next, we're going to look at some of the big red terrors. They're all hanging around right here by the divider. See a big male back there? That's an F1 Rio Guys male off of one of my old wild caught pairs that I bred a while ago, years ago. Doing really good. These guys really like to rearrange the gravel and mess up the divider. And I'm always trying, you know, with these clay cylinders, driftwood, I usually pile up this gravel right next to the cylinder, and he just moves it out of the way. But big guy, and he's across from the wild caught pair. Female's not the most colored up right now, and a little bit of a move, but see the male, they like to square off in the divider. They do that all the time. And you can see this guy's females in the tube. So all doing good. Let me know if you're interested in either fry. Up top, I had a couple, I think 3.5 and 4.5 inch Carpintis that were supposed to go out. The buyer backed out, so they are now available again. Absolutely beautiful, and you know, they're not showing their colors right now, being up in this holding tank, which was supposed to just hold them until they shipped, and ended up not shipping. So they're really blue in a tank, not stressed out, and rather than just throw them back in the community tank, just give someone an opportunity, someone else to pick them up if they want them. So let me know if you're interested. A couple bigger Carpintis. Not sure on the sex. You can guess. Alright, so here's the 100-gallon tank that I was talking about. Probably going to put the Red Tiger Motas in. They only have right now, I think, a single Colombian red tear right there, which I'll include in the batch. A lot of spangles on those fins. Probably a male at this point. Beautiful fish. And a couple silver dollars. Down below, these are the F1 red tears I was speaking on that are available. Definitely ones an inch plus in here. And I always try to move the biggest first. Let me know if you're interested. F1 red tears of my big wild caught pair. Alright, let's move around. This is a tank that you're going to see a lot of scattering, not the most outgoing species as they get closer, but you can see the F1 true green terrors, and I'm not going to stress them out more than they already are with the garage door open. So we'll move on. Down below, 3 10-gallon tanks. On the left we have Redislanus fry. I have bigger ones available too. Middle are some of those Cubans. I think I have about 15, 20 left. Probably in that 3/4 inch to an inch range. Definitely I see inisters in here. And then on the right, we have more Freddies. Frederick Soli fry. I see a few of them there that are an inch. Probably have to take one or two of those out and put them with the bigger ones. I have ones that are 2 inches in there. So yeah, I have
plenty of those available as well.
Up top, this is where I have the big male Mota, and we'll just look at his tail. Obviously the garage door is open, he's not very happy. Still in quarantine, and we'll eventually move him to his next size tank and reunite him with his female. I'm sure he'll be a lot happier then. So, till then, in quarantine. He is eating though, until it's disappear. Down below, we have more Carpintis. A lot of these are already an inch, but I have those bigger ones available. So, let me know if you're interested in those Carpintis. Let's move along. Saw the Freddies earlier. They're just absolutely beautiful. Got a good sized fry, guys. Let me know. Alright. We'll get to this tank after. First, we'll start over here. So, this guy is absolute stud. This is a Redislanus. I'm trying to get him to come to the bottom. You can tell he is really developing. And I put these cardboard things here to sort of cover the breeder boxes. I'm supposed to ship these to Stallsburg out. Buddy convinced me, get him a few. But I put these cardboard things here because he will go absolutely nuts if he sees them. And messes those breeder boxes, the intake tube. But this is Slanus, one of my personal favorite of the species I've ever kept. And he's just by himself. But this is kind of what you could probably expect if you get some of that fry to grow up. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful species and beautiful fish. Super fun. And I got him flared. He's always flaring up with the male Cuban over here on the right. And he's doing good as always. Still got some fry left over in this tank. There's his female. You see some fry at the bottom. Really good parents. But love this tank. Yeah, at some point I'll probably move that Slanus out to another tank. But this guy loves the interaction across from the divider. Keeps him occupied. And love keeping both of these species. Alright, down below. See if we can get in. You can see these are the Freddy fry. I think I'll have them 1.5 to 2 inches. Definitely the bigger ones are that size. So let me know if you're interested. Some Freddies. You see, they saw their parents earlier. Alright. Let's move over here to one of the last big tanks. This is the 180 gallon, which has my remaining Carpintis colony. This is where that pair came out of that I'm shipping. You'll see there are multiple females in breeding dress in here. I think multiple still. There were. There's one. And let's see. There's another pair. They're not actually as colored up as they were last week. I think she had fry in the small pot, and they probably all got eaten. There's a lot of fish in here, but kind of manage that aggression through pulling ones that get picked on and healing them up. And if I don't have anywhere to put them in, I move them. So I love doing this type of thing with this species. There's definitely 2 pairs in here, possibly more breeding pairs. She might. Let's see, does she have eggs somewhere? Can't tell. But anyways, really fun species. Definitely recommend starting with a group of fry because they are on the aggressive side, and that group will help you with the aggression spreading as you work towards getting your pair, or even if you just want to keep big colony if you have enough tank space. So, doing good. Last two tanks down below. These are the Aslanus, red Aslanus. Definitely ones that are an inch slightly bigger in here. And you saw that big male that this fur came off of. I don't have that guy's female anymore. Got 2 batches out of them, and then someone needed a female, so I moved her. And then on the right we have more F1 Rio Gaius Feste red terra fry for a later time. Do good down here. And that about wraps it up, guys. So let me know if you have any questions or comments in the video. If you need any of the fry, please feel free to message me through my Facebook or Instagram pages would be the best methods. If not, you can comment here and shoot me an email. My email address, you can get with me that way, and we'll get you some fish. So, hope you liked the video. Please like it, helps me out, and until the next one, take care, guys. Bye.